Right, so I'm going to start drywalling the ceiling. I'm going to go along and mark the bulkhead timbers. I've just got a marker taped to a piece of timber, so I ain't got to get up on the steps all the time. So I'm going to mark that just so I can see where I've got a screw. I'm going to start with a full board. Personally, I don't bother where the I-beams are. I'll just put another piece of timber in and make sure I PL it as well and fix it both sides. That way you cut down on waste. And if the I-beam's only 1 3/4 wide, which they can be sometimes, it can be quite tight getting a good fix in either side of the butt joint. So at least with a piece of 2x4 on its side, which is 3.5 inches, and I PL and fix both sides, I find it a much better fixing for the butt joint. So I'm lining the board up both ends with the chalk line, and I just to make sure I get a screw in either end so it's in the right location, and then I go along and put enough screws in so I can get the lift out of the way. Once the lift's out of the way, I'll go along and screw the board completely, and then I'll work on the joint. So I've got a piece of 2x4. Now I'm going to cut this. The board's 48 inches. I'm going to cut this at 60. So I've got a 6-inch overhang each side. And I've got some PL Premium, which I'm going to put along one edge of the 2x4. And I'm going to make sure that I get a good screw on that, and I'm going to screw it through the bulkhead timber on one side, and then when I fix the boards on the other side, I'm going to make sure that I screw into that sheet of drywall as well, and that'll hold the joint together. I'm now measuring for the next board, and I make sure I knock off 1/4 inch. You got the board going up the wall, the drywall, so that should be more than enough. And that's how you get started. Cut your board. Make sure you PL the other side of the 2x4. And that's it. Job done.